Good morning. This is the Rise in Real Estate tip of the week. This is Maria Quattrone. What is the secret to success in real estate? And the answer is simple. It is the follow-up. The follow-up is the key to your success in having a successful real estate career. A lot of times I'll speak with agents and I'll say, well, how often did you follow up with them? You have an active buyer who's looking to buy in the next 30 to 60 days. You should be talking to them at a minimum of once a week, if not twice a week, with opportunities, not just emailing them, actually having a conversation. So calling them on the phone, having a conversation about inventory, what's available, what's going on with the rates, making sure that they have all ducks in line and they're ready to go. As the rates go up and down in the market that we're in today, you have to constantly be looking for that opportunity to get them in a property sooner than later. And what we are finding is that we need to over communicate right now. Communication has always been key, but right now is critical that we over communicate. So how often should you be talking to other people in your database? Well, if somebody's looking to buy in the next 90 days, you should talk to them at least every other week. And if they're looking more than 3 months out, you should talk to them at least once a month. In addition to that, you should be making deposits in their life, talking to them about what's going on in the real estate market. You can do a weekly or monthly update about what's happening. I can actually do a training next week on how to do a market update so that you can utilize that information and present it to your clients. So you can never follow up too much. One of the things that one of my mentors many years ago told me, anybody who's motivated to buy or sell anything, whether that be a house, a car, jewelry, whatever it is, a boat, they want an aggressive salesperson who knows what they're doing and who is hungry for the business. I recently went out and showed a commercial building of ours and a large warehouse. I met the buyer over there. He was coming down from New York. I met him over there on a Saturday morning to show it to him. And you know what he said? He said most people would have waited until Monday to do it. That has been his experience with working with agents in the investment arena. A lot of people want to wait till Monday. They don't want to go out on Saturday. So people want to see your aggressiveness. And I'm not saying to be a stalker, but being aggressive, right? The devil is in the details in following up in real estate. I can tell you, never, ever has a client said who's motivated to do something, stop calling me. And if they did, okay, so be it. It's all good. It's okay. It's okay if somebody tells you to stop calling. The worst thing is that you call somebody and you find out they already bought a house. And guess what? It happens all the time because you did not stay consistent and following up. So what does that look like? Okay. It's the consistency day in, day out, doing the same things every day, making the calls, following up, calling people that you've done business with in the past, keeping them informed of the market, just checking in to see how people are doing. But the critical key right now is to be able to take massive action. Because I can tell you that a lot of people are sitting back and don't know what to do. And right now this is when we call more, we send more information out, whether that be through video or that could be through newsletters. But we want to be engaged more now than ever. So I made a commitment that I'm going to bring you a lesson every single week, as long as I'm in the country, every single week on Wednesday mornings to share with you some things that I've learned over the last 18 years in my real estate career. And one of the things that I know to be true is that if we get up every day with the attitude is that I'm going to make today the best day ever, regardless of whatever is going on. Okay. A lot of times we think about our life as right now. We're only focusing on right in our minds right now. And what we fail to forget is the future life. So, are we doing the right things today for our future? Or are we just doing the things for today, for today? And I know that that's a difficult thing for people to get out of, especially when you're very hungry and you need to eat. But we have to start thinking about the actions that we're taking and doing the right thing today for the future. I thought about that this morning when I was listening to a podcast. I was at the gym working out. I was listening to this podcast and I knew this, but I heard it in a different way today. And I know that you probably heard a million times follow up, follow up, follow up, follow up. What if today would be the day that you hear it differently? Think about it like this. What if that buyer or seller who needs your help ends up working with somebody else and has a bad experience? And you could have provided them a great experience. So one, you lost the opportunity to provide a great experience for somebody. Two, that person who bought or sold something now has a bad experience with our industry. So I was of the mindset that if somebody doesn't work with our organization, that they may be getting bad service out there. Now, I'm not suggesting that person is you, but you all know who I'm talking about. Okay, those other people who aren't dedicated to their craft. They're not dedicated to doing the work day in, day out. So think about follow-up like that. If that person goes and lists their property or goes and works with another broker, another agent, will they have the same experience that you can deliver to them? Will they? So think about that. Think about, my gosh, if they get somebody else. And I use this strategy in 2008, 9, 10, when the market was really, really difficult. And we had to make those hard calls. And I knew for a fact that we were the best people to help them get sold at that time because we knew exactly what to do to get them to the settlement table. And so if you have that belief, then making those calls is a little bit easier. And think about it not as making the calls, but what's on the other side of making the calls? What is on the other side of that? On the other side of that is taking your kids to Disney, paying off the debt, taking a trip to Italy, to the Amalfi Coast, one of my favorite places, right? Sending your kids to private school, if that's what it is. Helping your mom get a new home, paying off your parents' debt, paying off your mortgage. What is on the other side of the calls? The other side of it is what you want. That is what's on the other side. So getting out of your comfort zone, stepping into the daily activities of the follow-up, because you know if you can help that person, you save them from somebody who they could have had a bad experience with. So thinking about what is on the other side of the calls is getting someone to the settlement table. And the end result is real estate is a vehicle for you to live the life of your dreams. We earn our money through selling real estate. We build wealth by investing in real estate. So being able to invest in real estate, having a home ownership, you have to be able to get through those daily calls. And my suggestion to you to have a robust business is to make 22 conversations a day. And you aren't going to start out with 22, right? You're going to start out with, I'm going to do 10. And then I'm going to make sure I get to 15. And then after that, I'm going to make sure I get to 20. And then you just do 1 or 2 more, right? I just read the Ed Mylett book, The Power of One More. It was a great book. I really enjoyed it. I took that to be in my business as well to be at the gym and doing some other things. walk another block, take another flight of steps, do 10 more reps, do another set, do another set, do another call. See, what's separating you from having a high producing career in real estate possibly is not much. It's just doing the next thing right and doing a little bit more than you did the day before. So you can build that stamina so that you can have that energy. Because I will tell you this, once we step out our comfort zone and we start committing and keeping the commitments that we make to ourselves, we build strength and we want more because we did it and we go, okay, I did that. Now, what else can I do? I like that feeling. I like feeling that way. What else can I do? Oh, I got a sale. I want another sale. What else can I do? I got 2 sales a month. Oh, wow. I want to do one a week. We have people in our organization doing one a week because they chose to, because they said, I like that feeling. I want more of it. Okay, great. Now I got a listing and I got another listing and I got another listing. It's all because I made the calls. You made the call. You made another call. It's all about the follow-up, the consistency, the discipline, and you know what? A little bit of grit. So with that, if you liked what I said or you didn't like what I said, either way, it's okay. You could drop a comment. If you want to know more information about, really, really, really looking into what it takes to move your business to the next level, I am happy to have a 30-minute coaching call with you. Complimentary. I don't have a coaching service. I'm just doing this because I believe in being a contributor to our industry. Okay. So if anybody needs anything, reach out to me. It is Wednesday. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the week. Remember this, go ahead, take the action. I believe in you. I believe in our industry. And if we all pull together, we can do and go further together. So I wish you a blessed day. Have a wonderful week.